If you ever want to see how badly male victims of DV are treated, well, let's look at this.
I didn't realize until today that this was an unpopular opinion, but apparently it is. And I will say this with my whole chest, 100% die on this hill. There is zero reason for a man to ever hit a woman unless she has like a weapon or she's actually like threatening your life. Zero reason. The difference in power and strength between a typical man and a typical woman is like a lot. It's significant. And I just got into a discussion with several boys or men, supposedly, earlier today, saying that if a woman is like coming at you, like slapping you or something, then they have the right to lay her out. Now, do I condone a woman ever putting her hands on a man? No. Keep your hands to yourself, whether you're a man or a woman. But using that logic would be the same as if like a 10-year-old kid came up to me and slapped me in the face and I knocked them clean out. That's the difference in power. But like the typical man and woman has the same difference in power as the typical grown woman and a child. Now, I know there's gonna be some women on here who are mad, like there are women who are just as strong as men, blah, blah, blah. There are some, but for the most part, men are stronger than women. That's just biology. And most of the time, men can do so much more damage with a punch than a woman can with like 15 punches. So you're telling me she's coming at you, trying to slap you, and you have to knock her out? Please, absolutely not. There's no excuse, zero reason. And instead of justifying it, I'd rather you at least just come out and say you're okay with hitting women. That would be so much better. Tell me I'm not alone in this. Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Tell us you're okay with women beating men without telling us. The proof is in her argument that if a woman is beating a man with her fists, leaving him bruised and battered, it's okay. Oh, she claims women shouldn't do that at first, but then turns around and declares that the man being beaten shouldn't be allowed to defend himself. And if he does, well, then that makes him the abuser, not her. It's straight out of the long discredited Duluth model mindset, the one that says there's never been an instance of a woman actually abusing a man. The same model that's been used to train police, lawyers, and judges for decades now. Men, do you get it yet? Do you see how these women excuse DV committed by women against men? Do you see how the system views those abused men? Gentlemen, understand that women who say stuff like this are almost always abusers themselves. They're just trying to justify and condone their abuse of men by declaring that men shouldn't be allowed to defend themselves at all, simply because they're bigger, as if that matters in any way. I mean, I've been jumped by a 5'3", 100-pound soaking wet man with a Napoleon complex in the past. By her logic, I should have just sat there and taken it, because I'm a foot taller than him and 2.5 times his weight. Well, sadly for him, I didn't. I defended myself, and let's just say it didn't end well for the little runt. Yeah, no. Sorry, but actions have consequences, and if you choose to attack someone, they have every right to defend themselves. Doesn't matter in the least if you're a man or a woman. Doesn't matter how big or small you are. These women are who they are. In their minds, men should just sit there and take the hits, take the beating, take the physical violence being directed at them by women because, well, she's smaller, so it's no big deal. They say this mostly because, as I mentioned earlier, they want to continue their actions without facing any consequences. They want the freedom to hit and abuse men without fear of any retribution. Men, see these women for who they are. See the absolute risk they present to you or any man that they come near. Protect yourselves and understand. It's all women till it's no women.